Okay, welcome everybody to the stream. Let me make sure I'm sharing my screen. Okay, get that there. How's everybody doing today? And if you see my screen, please press 1. And we're going to get this show on and popping. How's everybody doing this evening? It's a little delay, but let me see. Okay. Hey, what's up, J Mac? How you doing, brother? Hope all is well. Hey, 619 OTA. How you doing? What's up, Tim? Yeah, how you doing, Tim? Welcome to the show. So here's the thing. I'm going to be going over the Dynalink and pretty much my thoughts on it almost 2 months later. Do I still feel the same about the device? Have things changed? Things like that. Hey, illegitimate, how you doing, brother? Hey, what's up? I believe it's pronounced Garth. Excuse me if I got that wrong, but hello, sir. How are you? Thanks, Tim. Appreciate it. All right, so the Dynalink is an Android TV box, and it's currently on Walmart. So I'm going to put this link in the chat, but I'm also going to be doing some Googling live, so you guys can get a sense of how I research things as well. So I'm gonna tell you the backstory to this. It was one day on the morning show, and I saw that Technology King, he wasn't able to get on the show, but he had put a link out in the chat. And I said, I mean, he rarely puts out links in the chat, so I figured, it must have been a good deal to hop on at the time. And the sale on this device was, instead of it being 50, in which what you see here that's listed, it was 30. And as far as I know, they had two sales in which this device was at $30. One was originally 2 months ago, and also the sale at $30 for the second time was around the holiday season. So it went back on sale again. Hey Sandman, how are you? Alright, so the question is, can I still recommend a device, and will I still recommend this device even at this price point pretty much 2 months later? And the answer to that question is yes. And I'm going to tell you why. For one, this device is going to be more catered towards people who want an additional option within their home theater, or they want a backup device, or they are just getting started when it comes to cutting a cable cord and also comes to streaming. It supports all of the major apps that are known today: Disney Plus, YouTube TV, Prime Video, Netflix, HBO Max, Showtime, Twitch. I mean, it's all here, guys, in this device. They have the license, and it's Google certified. It's a Google certified device. Okay. Now, at $50, are there better devices that you can grab potentially? Absolutely. There's always going to be better devices out there. At the $30 price point, this was a device that I was pushing, and I have made a few videos on my platform because honestly, seeing a video didn't really get me hyped about the product until I actually checked it out on Walmart and I actually had it in my hand and tested it myself. Here's the thing about it. Researching and watching videos, that's the easy part. But when it comes down to actually getting the device and actually experimenting with it and playing with it, testing the specific applications that I give to my clients, it was a no-brainer. And J Max said, I bought the box. It's a great box. And what can this be compared to? Things like dongles, Fire Sticks would be okay. I wouldn't compare this to a higher end device. For example, prime example, I wouldn't compare the Dynalink to a Shield, or let's say a Fire Cube. I think that's stretching it quite a bit, but at this price point with the design, and this is fairly small in your hands once you actually see it in person. This can be comparable to a dongle like the Chromecast sticks. I will stay within, that space there, and I think that's a fair comparison. Okay. Um, if those comparisons ever come up, if those videos exist out there, that is just my personal opinion. But okay, so has anyone else in the chat, have you guys purchased the Dynalink? And be honest. What do you guys think about it? I'm curious. J Mac said he thinks it's a great device. I think it's a cool device. It's one of my devices that I still use till this day. Now, unfortunately, due to the new YouTube rules and regulations, as far as me showing you guys all the different apps that I use and all that, you're going to have to refer to my older videos, which is still on my channel. Do have to be careful about how I move forward when it comes to devices and apps, but everything's okay. And Gareth asks, what's the RAM and the storage? Sure thing. I'm going to give you those right now. Okay, so the box is running an Amlogic S905Y2. So it's a quad-core Cortex A53, 2 gigs of DDR3 RAM, so it's not DDR4. So hey, it is what it is. This has 8 gigs of storage. It's Bluetooth 4.2, and it does have Dolby Atmos. So if you have invested in a dedicated sound system, things like that, Dolby Atmos, this device supports it, which I think is pretty cool. And you see, and this is what it comes with. And if you go back to my older videos, I pretty much showed you how to set this thing up. It's not hard at all. 2 AAA batteries. You see the remote design. Netflix, YouTube, Google Play, that's cool. Google Assistant built in. Okay, that should be a standard. The box itself is at the lower left hand corner. The micro USB adapter, and then the HDMI cable. And the cable isn't a special cable. It's your average cable, but it's up to 4K, 60 hertz, and it works. It just works. I have 40 plus boxes. Might have to try this one out. Yeah, try it out. I mean, at the end of the day, right? I can watch a whole lot of videos. I can do a whole lot of Google searches and all that. But until I get the box in my hand and try it for myself, you know, I can't really form an honest opinion about it. And the thing that's cool about, what I showed on my platform is that I did videos, showing the setup, whatever the case may be, but it's showing you the device. You got the device from me in terms of hardware setup and software setup. If you wish to, share it with friends and family or even mass resale, I did those setup videos, and those videos are on my platform. They're still up. So, of course, you guys know if I'm going to bring something to the channel, of course, I've had to purchase it and try it out for myself before I can give, is it a yay or is it a nay? Working well. Netflix works great in Prime and HD and 4K. Yes, and thanks, Ann, and shout out to Ann. I believe I never seen you before, so if you're new, shout out to everybody in the chat. And Netflix works great on the device along with Prime Video. And yes, it's in HD and 4K. It's not one of those boxes that does only up to what 480 or 720. No, this box in particular that I can vouch for, it does 4K and HD. And Garth said if it does Netflix in 4K, that's a selling point. Yeah, I mean, people are big on their Netflix. To be honest, yeah, they are. Oh, and Jim, if I didn't say hello, hello to you. You mentioned I bought it. I love it. It's not perfect, but it's great. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Like, and that's the thing about it. Like, no device is going to be perfect. Um, every device is going to have its pros and cons. What you, the end user, have to decide is whether or not does more of the pro outweighs the cons, or is there too many cons to where the pros are not important for you to keep the device and up and running, if that makes sense. It comes down to balancing, and it comes down to what you want to do. Sam said, nope, didn't buy one. Had more water issues. Christmas break took me. Yeah, hey, Tim, sometimes it be like that, man. Sometimes it be like that. Yeah. But what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna go on my platform and I'm gonna type in YouTube, type in my name, and let's pull up some videos. I'm gonna put these in the chat. So the Dynalink hardware setup. I'm gonna copy a link address and I'm gonna put that in the chat so you guys can check out, these videos so that you know that I'm not just talking just to be talking. And the basic overview video is where I go through the settings, and it's what I recommend in terms of setting the device up. And these are all pretty much opinionated, as far as how I set up software. Everybody sets up their stuff on their own. And also on how to side load the specific APKs fast on the device. I did that video as well. So I'm going to be posting all those here. Okay, Ann said, still working on adding extra space and things beyond what came on is limited Play Store. Yes, 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 yes. So, if you guys are trying to add more memory to this device, what the video that you want to watch is my micro USB OTG cable setup. So, I'm going to put that here and I'm actually going to click into it so you guys can see the overall setup. So I'm going to click into this video. And okay, good. I left some product description here. Okay, so I'm going to open this link in Amazon. And okay, so you guys see here the SMAs. So this is a Ethernet adapter replacement. So it's a micro USB OTG cable. And this is the product I use that's hooked up to the Dynalink. Garth said, can't you just put a USB stick in? Well, unfortunately, Garth, this device doesn't come with built-in USB. So that's why you have to purchase an additional device. That's one of the drawbacks of the device. With me, I already have purchased this device before, and so I didn't have to spend any extra money. But I also said in my original videos that this plug and play style of device, it works out the box. Now, if your internet isn't up to par or you have overall a weak connection and you don't feel it's the strongest, Ethernet is always recommended. I have 3 of those Ethernet adapters. Yeah, that's what's up. Yep, that's what's up. But this is what I used. And as you can see, I'll show the setup here. I'm just going to scroll through it. Nothing crazy. But, this is showing how it's pretty much set up. You guys can watch the video on your own to see the full demo from the hardware to software. But this is how I hardwired the Dynalink. This is how I add storage to the Dynalink. And overall, just take more control. It's all about, having control and the overall experience. Yep, yep. I mean, and I can't speak on any other brand. I just know that the S Maze or the Maze, whatever it's called, I just know that that works with the device. And that's the only one that I've tested. So that is the only one that I have displayed on the channel. So hope you guys got that going. So yeah, so check out those videos that I posted and let me know what you guys think about that if you haven't seen them already. Alright, so before I move on to the next topic for this show, are there any questions that you guys may have about the device? Um, Anything specific? Please let me know. And I will be happy to assist you. And the RAM being that 2 gig and DDR3, yeah, that was a bit disappointment. Um, but I still want to try it out. I saw this video, just need to see the hardware that was to connect to the device. Thank you. Yeah, yeah. So JMac, this is the specific OTG cable hub that I use. Matter of fact, what I'll do, I'll post this in the chat, JMac, so you can go to it, and once you have did your basic research of it, you can purchase this and you can follow along my video and it'll get you set up. And you can hardwire the device this way, and you can adapt storage this way as well. And like I said earlier, like there's other ones that's out, but I've only used this one. Alright, so Ann said I'm going to try a micro USB hub with 2 USBs and a micro USB. Now they send this ultra USB flash drive, very little. Okay, wish me luck. Yeah, like it's all about experimentation. With me, I didn't have to do much experimenting because I already had the equipment, and I didn't necessarily plan on getting a new device at the time, but it just wound up being that way. So I already had the OTG hub already set, so I didn't have too many issues getting the device set up. Now, everybody's going to have different experiences and different trials and errors with this stuff. It just comes down to what you want to do. I do simple, so simple works, and simple got me results. Some people like to do other things. They have mixed results. Can't really provide an answer to that. So if there are no more questions regarding this, I am going to go into the next topic for this stream. So I like to keep these streams rather to an hour and a half. If it goes further, then that means I'm doing Q&A from there. So when you get a chance, check out this video and all the other videos I have linked in this group. Okay, close that out. Alright, so next I'm going to be going over a basic design workflow. All right, so it's this nice tool, and yes, you're welcome in. It's this nice tool called JS Placement. And what it is a cross-platform, and it's a random AK displacement map generator. So it's written in HTML and JavaScript. So all the content creators, all the hustlers, the people that's in graphic design, the people that do artwork, this could be one of the tools that you can use in order to supplement or make extra income for yourself, which is why I'm bringing this to this platform. Um, Everything that I've bringing or I have shown, I've tried out in the background, and it has been very, very successful. Also, second part to this is also the program. Now, the programs are going to be personal preference, and it's going to be specific to you. In my case, I prefer using something called Cinema 4D. Before I paste that in there, I'm going to paste the link to JS Placement and give it a try. Even if you want to create some artwork for your channel or for your Instagram, if you have dedicated pages that's only meant for people following your artwork. This is another tool to the tool bag, which is what I'm saying. So that's the first link there. And in a few moments, I will show you guys Cinema. Let me see. I have to bring up Telegram. I'll post that there. Okay. Going to get my Telegram link for you guys. This is my support group, so I gotta get that tied in here. Let's see. All right. Type this out. All right. So that link I just pasted in the chat is my support group in Telegram. So if you guys are liking the streams or the videos, you can come there and ask questions. And it's going to be exclusive dedicated videos that I'm going to be working on sometime this week. That's going to be in that group. I do have to make a product video for tomorrow and upload that. So just keep on the lookout for that. And if you have any questions on the sites that are listed, just let me know and I'll see what I can do for you. So first things first is I'm going to, oh well, I already have it open actually, but that's the program. So this is the JS placement. Man, one of the cool things about this program is that it's an infinite amount of ideas that you can queue up. For example, one of the things here in the upper left hand corner of the screen, there's going to be all these square dots. Click on these, gets you to the main screen. You see a JS Placement Classic. Think of these as presets. You see a JS Placement 2, a Velvet, got grids and different preset names for these. to generate a map. And this is the map that's going to be the main source of the artwork for it. Or you can hit the R key. But what I'm going to do is that you see over here on the right hand side, you can play with different amounts. So I'm going to click here so I can see something. Alright, so you see the different artworks that appear in this box here. So I may want to add different layers, and as I'm adjusting over to the right, you see it change over to the left. And this is a cool, nice way to get some interesting designs out. Now I want to lower my layer count. Okay, that's more, even more, that's more manageable. Let me see, max wire width, do that. Essentially just have this be in a way that you're playing with Legos in a sense, but getting an interesting design out. And I'm just show you guys how I would just do like a basic workflow. I've had this software for quite a while, and just showing you how I go about using one of the tools that I use. Let me see. Okay. Hmm. Something like that. Maybe even inverted. Yeah, that's a cool one. Play with these. Random. Okay, that's interesting too. Hmm. I think I'll try that one, but I'll lower this to the lower bit a bit more. Okay. Increase my overall spread here. What else? Maybe increase the minimum step length, which is fine. Okay. Got that out the way. And give me one moment. I will be right back. I want to do some stuff in the background right quick. And I'll be right with you guys. Okay. I have to switch around some folders here. So let me know if you guys would want to see more of this on the channel. I want to be getting into more product stuff. Still going to be doing the PC gaming stuff over here. I'm trying to like diversify the content that's on this channel and pretty much make adjustments. It's all about adjustments when it comes to doing this on YouTube and being a content creator. And if anybody have any questions, feel free to ask those. Okay, making sure I didn't miss nobody. Okay, so what I did here was I saved the height and the normal. Um, Generally speaking, I only needed the height. but sometimes I like to play with different maps in my software and just see what I can come up with. So what I'm going to do now is this. I'm going to go and launch my Cinema 4D, and I'm going to prepare my renderer. That's going to take a bit, and until then, I'll show you guys some more designs. And I'll even use a different preset. Let me see. I'll use classic. Press that one time or press the R. We'll see what it comes up with. So generally, when it comes to different iterations or workflows, you can generate a bunch of designs just off of this one tool, which is why I think it's pretty unique and powerful in itself. One of the things that I found working with this tool is that you don't want to overthink it. And what I mean by that is you don't want to go into all the details and the spacings. I mean, you can if you want. It does have that flexibility. Don't get me wrong. But it's one of those things where I feel as though if you just nudge it, you just play with the iterations, you can come up with a solid design. And if there's anything that you don't like, you know that you just either move it more to the right or move it more to the left or bring it more to the center. It's pretty straightforward. And it's one of those things where, hey, you just sit back and have fun. Okay, so as soon as my renderer loads, then I can start plugging in things and showing you guys a quick render of how I would go about it. And I have to put this program back on the SSD because it's very slow loading up the whole preset window. I actually hate it. Let me see. So now they have different spacings and scales depending on what's cool about this preset is that there's more to it here. You see here that you can control each individual sort of like block on this design, sort of say, which is pretty cool. Let me see. Try to line with. All right, we'll do that. Maybe turn down the clamp. Get some interesting stuff there. Huh. And really the goal with this is that even though we have so much flexibility over in a program, you're still going to be able to customize it and choose your different angle or render style once you get into your preferred application. In this case, I'm using Cinema 4D. You are able to get a trial of this program, and after that, it is paid. But as you know, in this specific community, everything is paid for most people. So I'll just put it that way. Alright, so here we are. So I'm gonna, let me see, I'm gonna make a plane. I'm going to keep this real simple. I'm not going to. What res is this going to be? I keep everything default. Go to my render settings. Make this a bit larger. Only reason why edit render settings. How about we do this? 2500. That'll give it a decent output. Okay. From here, I'm just going to go in my render output under my materials, and I'm just going to add a diffuse material. I'm going to drag that over to the surface here, and that's that. Okay, now what I want to do, I want something called displacement. Now, displacement is going to be on the right hand side of the screen for me, and there is a normal mode as well, but I can add my displacement through here, and let's see what comes up. And add my map, add my texture, and let's see, go to my stream stuff, go to my map 1, press no, and that is fine. Now, in order to see this, I'm going to render this in 2K just to keep things fairly. In order to see this, I'm going to click on my Octane, and voila, you guys see that we have our displacement map that we did earlier. Pretty cool. And you can zoom in, and the map design is going to be based on what you did before. So let me see. Let's raise this up. So what we can create just within that one design map that we did, we can basically create an outside city exterior in a sense where we can zoom in here. And of course, you know, there would have to be some more design work to be done on top of this, or some more Photoshop stuff to where we can edit. But hey, this can be more of a nighttime sci-fi futuristic scene going on, and really the camera angles is going to like really dictate what the language of this is, and all the visual effects and design work on top, the lighting. But it can be a bit janky here. And let's raise this more so we can see. Yeah, but that's the effect that I wanted you guys to see. And the reason why this looking so rough works because you can work on top of this. And there's a lot of Photoshop wizards in the community. There's people that work with Lightroom. There's individuals that love, just doing overall graphic design in general. And this is going to be one of those things to where you can add to your toolkit. And that's pretty much it. Using that one tool and combined with a 3D package, and majority of them comes with all the maps where you can plug things in. This is just my personal preference of software to use. You have Maya out there, you have Blender, you have 3ds Max. Got a whole lot of tools that's out there. and it's up to you guys to go out there and do your research on what you would prefer. I know Blender is free to use, rather it's personal use or commercial. It's just that I have my personal preference and I like what I like. So that's what I'm going to be gunning towards. Hey D Johnson, how you doing? Yep, hope all is well. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I just wrapped up showing a basic design workflow where people that's into artwork, things like that, they're like trying different things and learning. They're able to use simple tools to create powerful design iterations to where they can use for their personal projects, their YouTube pages, uh, their website, even their Photoshop stuff. This stuff is universal. What I'm showing, you can apply this and you can learn this today and experiment with it for a few months and get your own design workflow in and potentially supplement your income and earn more money using a similar workflow to this. This is more a beginner of intermediate. This isn't anything advanced. This is something that can get you up and running really within days if you're dedicated. So yeah, that's pretty much that. Hey Sharon, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, and for those of you that that just joined the stream, I just went over after 2 months. What did I think of the Dynalink? I still think it's a solid device. I give it a yay, definitely, and it's one of those things that everybody should check out. And plus, that's one device in which you can make some extra money on. And I just showed a workflow in which you can make some more money on as well. It just comes down to what you want to do. It's all based on multiple streams of income. That's really what it is here. Let's see. All right. So, does anybody have any questions on what I've shown so far? Rather, it's the Dynalink or it's the JS placement program or this software that I'm using. Please let me know. And shout out to everybody that have came through for the stream. Welcome, welcome. Actually, let me. Now, what I can do is that I can add some lighting to this. Just some basic lighting. Nothing crazy. Get my rotator tool here, and let's try to get some lighting going on in this thing. See, that has more of an evening look right there. Playing with the shadow direction. Although I like that as well. That's interesting. Alright, play with that. So you see here how quickly you can start designing the look of your shot with basic lighting. It's pretty cool. I think I'll go for that look there. I'm gonna tweak it a bit more. Hey, what's up, Paper? Yeah, how you doing, man? Just showing the audience, just different ways to, create. potentially earn some extra income, and it's about hopping on different waves. Spoke about earlier how I'm going to be getting into product reviews, things like that, more tech stuff, PC gaming stuff. Um, yeah, just coming on here and sharing some knowledge, teaching different workflows and how to be successful with the tools that I'm using. Oh, and make sure you guys follow Sharon and Paper because they do have a mental health show. Um, if you guys want to, you can provide more information to the chat as far as I think majority of the shows are on Paper's channel. So Paper, if you want to, you could post your channel and you too, Sharon, and you guys can promote the Telegram link as well. So people that are interested in that and they want to, have something different other than streaming and tech, they're able to follow you guys and get some fresh and new content going on. That's what's up. Yeah, like, and that's what it's about. The Pieces of Eight show is therapeutic. You have people talking about life really, and it's great that they bring on people onto the panel and they talk about their experiences dealing with mental health and how can you tone it down, control it, or overall have a better and productive day, even when things that are going wrong. And I think that's what the show shines on in particular. And shout out to Sharon. Hello again, huh? So yeah, so any 5 minutes left. Any last minute questions? Because I do have to take care of a bit of business, but I just want to come on and show you guys. Hey, the name of the game's tools. There's no rules. You just gotta create your own avenue and just learn the tools of the trade, essentially. Hey, what's up, Jeffro? How you doing? Nice to see you, brother. I appreciate it, Paper. So, Paper posted the Telegram link to his mental health group. So, if that's what you guys would be interested in and following their live shows or videos dedicated on a topic, feel free to join. Everyone's welcome there. Appreciate it, Paper. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Oh, yeah, for sure, Jeffro. Really, I just want to come on and do a little bit of teaching, some basic workflow stuff, and show the community that there's other options out there to, make revenue. It's not all about jailbreaking this and selling that and different services. There's more of a level to this than that. Um, just showing you a little bit, more about me and what I do off of YouTube and things like that. Yep, no problem, Paper. Like how I see it, Paper. Look, it's all about growth. You know, if I can help some people along the way, then that's great. And hey, I'm waiting on the next show, Paper, but I do know that you have some things going on in the background. So, but hey, might have to get a solo show going on. Wink, wink. But yeah, but good stuff. Good stuff. But I'm curious. Have anybody seen any good movies or shows? I know that Showtime one, Your Honor, is a phenomenal show. Yeah, it's been really crazy, but I have this there. All right, yep, that's what's up. I'll definitely be tuning in for sure. Yeah, I have no problem with that one. Yeah, because I just think like the shows are just very informative. I'm learning and things like that, and that's what it's about. You guys have set topics that you go over. It doesn't feel random. And for a show like that, I think it's how it's designed and how it's ran. I think that's the way to go. It really flows well. So good job to the both of you and the supporting cast and panel in the chat, Paper Play fan and Shaker Sharon. Just keep up the good work. All right, then. Well, hey, I watched the movie last night. That was pretty good. Message from the King. Huh. I'm gonna have to check that out then. That's for sure. All right. Well, I'm not gonna save this. I just want to show off a quick demo. Exit that. Oh yeah. You guys bounce ideas off of each other, and hey, I definitely see the work, and I appreciate it. Okay. Well, I'm not gonna hold you guys up. I'm getting ready to get out of here. Uh, pretty much. So, thanks everybody for tuning in to the show and supporting, and for all everybody that watches the replay. And until next time, peace out. Everybody have a safe and lovely evening slash night. Goodbye. Rage on that beat, going crazy.